Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 21st Annual Garden State Film Festival, located in beautiful, sunny Asbury Park. My name is Ming Chen. There's our pizza.
Should I get it?
No, come in. Sorry, we got a pizza flying in there. If you're watching, shout out to Killer Pies. Thank you very much. Yeah, just throw that wherever.
To tip?
I tipped already. Come on.
I know, it's you.
My name is Ming Chen. Welcome to the Shared Earth Podcast Lounge, where we just got food flying in from all over. Sitting with me is
CJ Cullen
and
Eric Ascalon.
And I got two amazing filmmakers, inspirators, troublemakers. Please introduce yourselves.
Thank you, Ming. Tom Ryan, writer and director.
I am Jason John Chicklese. I am an actor, writer, and producer.
Welcome back, gentlemen. Anytime you're back on this couch with us, I know things are going well. So you have two projects here at the 2023 Garden State Film Festival. Am I correct on that?
You are correct. We have a short film titled Haunted, and we have a feature film, Ramsey.
Amazing. We've been seeing this all weekend, but they're very selective here. It is not easy to get a project here. You have to be very good, very talented. You got to have your things together. So you have not one but two things here. So congratulations. And then you're a mainstay. You're here like every year.
Every year.
Yeah, we love that.
And look, they're all spiffy, all ready to go.
We're ready for the party.
This is about as spiffy as we get, believe me. Just saw us a couple days ago.
I love it. You're dressed as if you're about to receive an award. So, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. We're rooting for you. Let's start with Haunted. Can you tell everybody about Haunted? What's it about?
Sure. So Haunted is a short film about a paranormal investigator con man played by Brett Eidman.
We know Brett.
We love
Brett.
We love Brett.
Brett is amazing. It was great working with him in this film. So we kind of follow his antics as he cons people out of their money. And then he kind of winds up coming across an investigation that actually winds up impacting his life and his profession in a way that he did not imagine. And so without giving away too much of it, it is a short film, part of a larger anthology.
Oh, nice. Okay,
created.
cool.
Yeah, I'll pitch it real quick. It's Return to the Theater of Terror. It's a 4-film anthology. Haunted is actually the 3rd film in that anthology. And if anybody wants to see it, we are screening at Smodcastle Cinemas at Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey on April 22nd.
No way.
1:30
Really?
p.m. Yeah, man.
No
There
way.
you go.
Well,
Yeah,
talk about cred, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't wait.
Smart Castle Cinemas does not take everybody.
No.
And if you're lucky, maybe
No.
Kevin Smith will show up to introduce it.
That's right.
We don't know.
If he's around, if he doesn't get snowed in.
Yeah.
He's had some bad trouble.
Bad trouble
lately.
flying lately.
Yeah.
He's
So
traveling
I
around.
believe last year when you were here, you had another film from the anthology. Am I correct? Or you? I know
We
you
did. We had
talked about it.
Splinter,
Splinter was here, yeah.
which we
That
won
was
the
super.
Kevin Smith
Yeah.
The homegrown
homegrown
award.
feature.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Can you do that again with the Kevin Smith Award? Or is
I don't
you
think so.
not
This is a
eligible
short
now
film,
that you
so
got it? Or?
I don't think it qualifies.
Yeah, okay.
But maybe Ramsey will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what inspired Haunted? Are you into the paranormal? Are you into con men? Are you into both?
I used to host a podcast called True Ghost Stories a long time ago.
wow, okay.
And I was actually the skeptic, and my partner was more of the believer.
Okay.
And we kind of would interview a bunch of people, and you have to understand your audience. So
Sure.
you entertain a lot of great stories and hear from a lot of people. But I've always liked paranormal movies, and
Yes.
I always like ghost stories, and doing an anthology. This gave us an opportunity to kind of do a cool ghost story, something I always wanted to do, and with a little twist on it as well. So
That's cool. Did you have a friend or someone in the paranormal world that you consulted on the ins and outs of investigations?
I reached out to a lot of paranormal groups looking for guidance and
Were they receptive?
I got a lot of people that said I'm totally receptive, and every time I tried to set up a meeting or a phone call,
Busy.
we couldn't arrange it.
Yeah.
Really?
And so I just kind of went on my own,
Okay.
like a few old tropes and that kind of stuff.
Okay,
and
so you tried.
We know
I
a guy.
did
We know
try.
a
I did
ghost
try,
hunter.
Man, I tried.
Yeah.
We were with the ghost hunter a couple weekends ago.
Oh, okay.
A
Great.
ghost hunter.
Well,
They show ghost
Oh,
hunters.
great.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
basically the ghost
The
hunters.
ghost hunters.
The ghost hunters.
Yeah.
Well, they were probably too busy consulting on Conjuring 3, probably.
Yeah, that's
Right.
a possibility.
Right.
Warner Brothers, sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Good luck.
The big bucks.
That's amazing. Did you shoot around Jersey?
We shot all around Jersey. We shot, so Haunted was shot in Belvedere, New Jersey. We shot also in, right off of Route 46,
Oh, up
drawing
in
a
like
blank.
Clifton. You're in like
Clifton
north,
area,
yeah.
yep, up around that area as well. We shot in Bloomfield, right, as well, in Haunted. So yeah, we got about three towns out of Jersey out of that one.
Cool.
And I think it was about a 3-day shoot on it. So
That's awesome. And are you still a skeptic?
yeah, no, we didn't have any experiences on
Nothing?
set, so
Okay.
yeah,
I mean,
just the ones we created.
I think, when you talk about like con men, like paranoia, I think of like John Edwards. I guess he talks to the guy who talks to the dead.
He
Is that
talks
his
to the
name?
dead, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Supposedly.
the medium.
Yeah.
He's a medium. That's a little different.
The character of Carl Kolchak is our character in Haunted is based on the character of Kolchak the Night Stalker.
I was about
I'm
to
sorry,
ask.
his name is Carl McGavin
Okay.
in the film.
Right.
But he's based on Darren McGavin,
Yep.
the actor who
Yep.
played
Kolchak,
Carl Kolchak,
the Night Stalker, yes.
And so right, that's all tied in together.
Yeah.
and-
That's a cool reference, man.
yeah, it is, and Brett really kind of captures sort of that essence, but delivers his
Now
own.
that I think about it, oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. You cast well, my friend.
Yeah. It was a great opportunity to work with Brett, and I'd seen him in a lot of the work down at Brightside, and
Yeah, he's
and
always in something, right?
He's always in something, and I said I'd really love to work with the guy. So it was
One of my favorites was the
awesome.
Bruce Willis thing he did. You ever see the Bruce Willis thing?
Oh yes, yeah.
That's
I
freaking
did
awesome.
see that.
Explain what was the plot on that?
He was the double for Bruce Willis when they do those interviews.
Oh really?
Yeah.
yeah.
So Bruce Willis would leave and he'd pop up and he'd be this like the fill-in guy.
Oh really?
Stand, yeah,
That's
yeah.
stand
Get the
in.
lighting right and everything.
Yeah.
Oh
There's a
right,
nice
right, right.
editing
Okay.
job too they did on it.
Yeah.
It's really funny. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Brett is amazing. He's
Yeah.
just got a natural ability.
Yeah.
A natural likable ability to just give his all on screen.
That's cool. Yeah, we love
Yeah,
Brett.
Absolutely.
When did you shoot this? Or how long did it take? When did you get the idea, and when did you write the script? Like, how long did it take you?
It was years ago, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was years ago. I don't remember how long it took me to write the script. Scripts will usually average, maybe a couple of weeks to get it down on paper.
Okay.
And then the refinements
Sure.
might take a couple of months or whatever. But all these ideas were hatched years ago when we first launched the anthology.
Yep.
And so that was probably in mid to late 2019. All these were written, and we started pre-production and started casting. And what was funny is that throughout COVID and everything, I had people like Brett reaching out, and Brett said, "Are we still making this movie?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Yeah, man. We just made the other two. We're getting to Haunted next. Actually, we did Haunted last.
Yeah.
Right.
In the order in the film, it's the
Right.
third film, but we
Yeah.
actually shot that one last. So when we were doing Robot, I remember Brett reached out and said, "Are we still making this movie?" And I said, "Yeah,
Yes,
man.
Brett.
I said, "You're the last one on the
Yep.
docket," but I said, "Don't worry, we got the other three made, so it's a good sign."
Yep.
You know. So
So when you write the feature, did you write the shorts first? Is it this short,
Yeah.
or write the whole entire feature?
No, I'll write the shorts, and I'll just kind of, especially when it comes to an anthology and the way that we do it, all the stories are so very different. In this
Yeah.
anthology, we have a time travel story.
Yep.
We have an ancient shaman curse. We have a robot from space. We have the ghost hunter story.
But do you know you wrap around beforehand, or you just go with
Well, the
it after?
wraparound is we follow the concept in this one that we had from the first film in the Theater of Terror,
Okay,
where
yeah.
you have the guy that's the projectionist, and he kind of brings in this person and shows him these films.
Yeah.
So we follow that same formula in this one. It makes it a sequel anthology.
Yeah.
But this one, I think we get to dive into a little bit more, especially into what makes going to the cinema such a fantastic
Oh, yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
And why it's so great. And we get that in the interaction between this projectionist and this little boy
Right.
that walks in. My son plays the part, Jack.
Oh, that's cool.
Jack Ryan, yeah, he plays a part, and so it was great to work together. But yeah, we kind of, that's how we deliver these stories.
Right.
And so when I do write the stories, it's really not based on that wraparound at all, because I know the stories are all self-contained. And we release them that way, and that's why Splinter was in Garden State.
Yep.
And yesterday we couldn't attend because we were here for Haunted and Ramsey, but Robot was screening in the New York Sci-Fi and Horror
Oh wow.
Festival in
Okay. Cool.
Manhattan.
You're like all over the map.
And so it's
at
been
the
all
same
over.
time.
Yeah. So they've all gotten a lot of exposure, but watching them together with the wraparound story is that classic like creep show
Oh, yeah,
experience.
for
you
sure,
know?
yep.
So yeah, it's fun. That was fun.
That's cool. Which is what you set out to do, and you did it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are people making anthologies anymore?
There's still anthologies coming out. I see them like more on
More
cable streaming.
independent, films.
Right.
We got Twilight Zone.
Oh,
that,
sure,
that
yeah.
came out,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Black Mirror,
Creep
I think
Show.
kind of died down,
Yeah.
but Creep Show,
Creep Show
right,
came back.
has been reborn again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I know that there's. And what was the other one? Guillermo del
Guillermo,
Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities.
Yeah.
Right, was another
Those
one.
are all series. I think
Yeah.
anthology horror films. Anthology films, regardless, are just not being made anymore, I don't think.
Right.
And if they are, they're mostly independent, more like Magnet releasing.
Right.
ABC's of Death, that was one. VHS, that was another. You don't see that happening on the big screen.
Right.
And we should bring that back.
Yeah, no, I think I think you are bringing that back.
agree.
I think you are bringing that back.
Amazing Stories by Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, oh yeah,
I loved it.
yeah. When did you guys screen? Was it
It was
yesterday?
screened yesterday in the Cranford Theater.
Okay, how did?
That's
Yeah.
a great
Was
venue.
it? How was it?
It was great. It was great. The turnout for the shorts block
Yeah.
was really surprising to me because shorts blocks are always hit or miss. Like,
Right.
you know, it's the filmmakers usually got to gather their crowd together. And being up in Cranford and away from the rest of the festival, I was like, man, I hope, you know, we have a great turnout. I
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
walked in and it was packed in
Okay.
there for the shorts.
That's
And everyone
super.
stayed for all the shorts, which was classy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know, it was a real nice turnout. We got great feedback on Haunted. It was the next to last short to play. So.
Did they have one theater there, or how many theaters do they have for?
I
was
think
it?
There's a few, yeah.
It was all screened in one
One-
theater
Oh, yeah.
last
But
night.
they have a few theaters.
Yeah.
At the,
I think it's 3, but I
Yeah,
might be
I think-
mistaken
I think
on
you're
that.
right.
But that you used though, that for Garden
I
State.
think we just used one.
Used
Yeah.
the one.
State, yeah.
Yeah, but big shout out to Doreen. For,
Yeah,
hosting.
absolutely,
Yes,
absolutely.
thank you, Doreen.
Fellow
We
board
love you.
member. She,
Yes.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Great.
She's awesome.
She's great.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And
What about the feature that you also were working on?
So the feature
right
was
here.
Ramsey. Jason
Ramsey.
was there for that last night,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, can you tell us about Ramsey?
Yeah, so Ramsey was it's a murder mystery.
Okay.
Jim Thalman, who was in Splinter, plays the lead in it. Kevin Ramsey, who's a PI, and he gets hired by a woman who was a former child star, and her sister, who was also a former child star that grew up and became an NYPD cop, is killed murdered on the beat on the first day on the job. And so her sister knows that she's been involved in a lot of scandalous things in her life, and she wants Kevin Ramsey to find out who killed her and dig up any dirt on her before the police find it, so
Right.
that the family can bury it. So Ramsey follows this trail of the usual suspects, and what's really fun about the film is I think it's really hard to figure out who the real murderer is. There's a great twist, and I think that's the real pitch for this one, is that you won't guess who the murderer is.
Wow, okay.
Until
You
the
like
end.
that
Okay.
twist? The twist. Can
That's-
we like best
And
twist?
yeah, that's the twist.
What was the running time for that one?
Ramsey's 2 hours.
2 hours, full on feature, 120
full
minutes.
feature.
You like those long length films, don't you?
Yeah,
Want to get the bang for your buck, right, man? Come on.
yeah, but speaking of bucks, did you have to raise funding for this, like the feature, more money, longer runtime?
So
more-
Ramsey's an interesting story. I actually got hired to finish that film. I did not direct half of
Okay.
that film.
Okay.
Half the film was directed and produced, and then they lost the director, and they needed somebody to come in and finish the film. Because I had just worked with Jim on Splinter,
Yeah.
and he had a great experience.
Yeah.
He told them, I got a guy that's going to come in, he's going to get this film done,
Yeah.
he knows how to run a set. They called me in, I looked at all the dailies they had, I looked at the script, I said, throw away everything that you shot already, I just want to see what I need to shoot.
Oh
Let
wow!
me see
So
what
you
I have to do.
so all the footage was shot.
No, we kept
oh,
everything that
oh,
they
you did? Okay.
I just meant script-wise. Like,
Oh,
I didn't
script-wise,
need to
okay.
see it.
Sure.
'Cause I looked at all the footage.
Oh,
said,
he's like, I got this.
yeah, I said, let's work with all this.
Yes.
It was, you know, a lot of it was well done, and so I said, let's keep this and let's move on. And we just focused primarily on that. They had investors. I don't know if they did any Indiegogo. I think they just had investors.
Okay.
It was all funded with
Okay,
investor
cool.
money.
Did you have to alter your directing style to kind of match what was filmed so far?
That's really why I watched the footage to kind of figure that out.
Okay.
But it wasn't anything that was really beyond what, you know, normal film students or whatever. Just like, and when I say that, I don't mean that it's that basic, but I meant that it's a gumshoe kind of thriller.
Right.
There's a lot of dialogue and stuff, so it's not a Mission Impossible movie. There's not crazy scenes that we have to set
Right,
up and
things
shoot.
blowing up
Everything
and,
is
yeah.
basically, you know, 2 shots, single shots, over the shoulder shots, and
Right.
so all that stuff was really easy. But I did go through it for that reason, to see if there was something really particular about the style that it was shot. But it was real basic.
How much footage was there when you came in?
Half the film.
Half. Okay,
Half
about
the film.
50%.
So I'd say, and there's a lot of stuff that we cut out. So out of a 2-hour film, there's probably about 2 hours and 30 minutes worth of footage, or
Yeah.
2 hours and 40 minutes worth of footage. So
You had the same DP. throughout?
Yeah.
Before?
So the
Okay,
the
thank
director
goodness.
was actually A Cam in the first half of the film.
Yeah.
But B Cam wound up becoming our DP,
Right.
Rigo Diaz, and Rigo's great. And actually, as B Cam, he got a lot of great stuff. So anything that we couldn't use on A, Rigo was
switch
really,
over and
he
like,
was
okay.
great. Yeah, we had all that stuff as a backup. They
And he
actually
shot Haunted too.
and Rigo shot Haunted for us as
Oh
well.
wow!
So,
Okay,
so that
cool.
relationship
So that worked
carried
out.
over
Yep,
after
that worked
Ramsey.
out.
Yeah.
That worked out really well.
Yeah, yeah. We had a great time working together.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And when did Ramsey screen?
Ramsey screened right after the Haunted block from 9 to 11.
Wow. Okay, so
Last
you had a
night.
true like late night
It
kind
was
of.
great. Then we went to the after party at the Cranford Hotel.
Yeah.
And it was packed.
And that's another story.
And that's another story.
Yeah, that's another story for another podcast.
That's someone was asking about you and some of the other guys, and like, are they coming back down here? I go, no,
Nope.
they're up
Nope.
there.
Not that night. Yeah, not last night.
Yeah, no, they had to represent up north, and they're
That was
doing
it.
it. They're doing it well.
That
So
was it, man. Yeah.
that's amazing.
Thank you.
That's awesome. And how many years have you been coming to the Garden State Film Festival?
I'd like to say probably for the past four years
Okay.
or so, or maybe more.
Yeah.
I
This
know
is my second year.
this is your second
My
year
second
here.
year.
Yeah.
And have you had something in here all the four
We
of
had
those
the
years?
gift in here
Okay.
that I think we had the gift in here. I know we had the bookworm.
Yeah, I think you did. That was
Yeah.
like 4 years ago.
We might not have done the gift because Heather was our star
Oh,
and
yeah.
Heather is part of the festival.
Sure, yeah.
And that would just kind of eliminate any
Yeah.
chance of competing or anything
Ah.
like that. But I know we did the bookworm.
She's too
here.
good.
Yeah.
She's too
yeah,
good.
Yeah, she's great.
I remember playing down here. I don't know what festival. I remember
Well,
seeing
we
the
were in
gift
the House
down
of
here.
Independence, I think, right?
Yeah, possibly.
I think so. Yeah. And I don't know if there are you guys in the
No,
House
that
of
was
Independence this
no,
year?
no.
But that's where we screened. I know we screened the bookworm of the year, and I really like that theater too. That had a great
Yeah, I
vibe
like
to
it too, yeah.
Super like that stadium seating. It was-
Yeah, the one that retracts. It's a great venue.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
That we all want to be at, I guess.
What's unique about the Garden State Film Festival compared to other festivals you've been?
You know, I think it's just the quality of the films that you see, the quality of the people and the filmmakers that you meet, the amount of energy and professionalism they put into organizing everything. I mean, no kidding, dude. Like, just the fact that you guys have your own room where you do your podcast in this private station in here to handle it.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to other festivals and your podcast, so you're yelling over people in the
Right.
corner and somebody's
Yeah.
holding their iPhone up
Exactly.
to your
Yeah,
mouth.
no, not here.
Yeah.
Here.
Not
Not
here.
a shared
Not
universe
here, here,
podcast
here,
studio.
here. That's right, man. We do things right.
Yeah,
We
but
make it fun.
They do a wonderful job. Their team communicates. They're fantastic. And despite their communication, we didn't register for the gala. Next year we will. But yeah, they're just really organized, professional, friendly, high quality filmmakers and films, and just an all around enjoyable weekend.
Yeah,
you know,
it's always fun.
It really is.
It's always
really
fun.
is.
So you're
it's
telling me
Jersey.
you're saying other
Jersey.
like podcast studios don't give away like free craft beer and like
No, brother.
Snacks, coffee,
Yeah,
Death
snacks,
Wish,
coffee,
coffee.
yeah.
All right,
you
so
know,
that's okay. You're right. That's why I come here every year.
Yeah.
it's the party it makes.
you know yeah
That's
hospitality, my
That's
friend.
right.
So, listen, you got to take care of the filmmakers, man.
You better
You
believe
got to
it,
take
man.
care of
And
the
you
filmmakers.
guys do it best, man. You guys do.
We
it
know what
best.
it's like, man.
That's
Yeah.
right.
We know what
That's
it's
right.
like. That's awesome. What's next? What are you guys working on now?
It's a great question, man. We've actually got some stuff in development, and
'Cause I know you don't stop.
we have a few different things going on right now that we don't know which one to pursue yet, but we're talking about it. We got a horror comedy on the block. We
okay.
got
Nice.
an action thriller on the block. We've got a straight up horror, and then a bunch of like micro shorts of these really great ideas that we just want to shoot really well,
Yeah.
high quality,
Yep.
make them look great, like these little calling card shorts
Yep.
that we want to start dropping
Yep.
on YouTube.
That's cool.
So we got a lot of stuff on our plate that we're digesting right now. We're trying to negotiate a few deals with Return to the Theater of Terror to get into distribution.
Oh, man,
we
yeah.
we would like to play at a few more theaters before we're done with that.
Yeah,
and share
it needs to be out there.
we love it, man.
Will there be a
we feel
third?
like it's a movie. You
Will
know?
there be
Well,
a
you know what?
third
That movie
one?
should be seen in the theater.
Yeah.
That movie, especially with the wraparound story we shot at a really wonderful theater up in Belvedere, New York. And once you see that opening shot, I don't know if have you seen the film yet?
I haven't seen the new one.
Well,
no.
once you see those opening shots of that theater, you're hopefully you see it in the theater. Come down to Smodcast and
Yeah.
you'll see it.
Yeah, I
Because,
kind of live close by.
This brings back that magic of watching a film in theater.
Yeah.
And this is the film to do it, I believe.
Yeah, I
And that's rare now, watching a film in a theater, which
Right.
is sad.
And when we saw it in Cranford, I was really beside myself. I was
Yeah.
like, this is the way to see movies.
Yeah, big screen, like movie palace feel.
Right.
A crowd, reaction.
Crowd, man. It's the shared
Yeah.
experience and the
It's
reaction.
the
And
experience.
theaters in the
When you
fucking
walk
title.
into that place, you're walking under a grand marquee. You know, like
Yep,
the old
yep,
time.
yep,
That makes all
yep.
the difference. That's where the experience starts. Not when you sit in your seat, but just walking into that. And that's why it's such a great venue.
That's
So
the
beautiful.
first time ever seeing my name or a film name on the marquee.
Wow.
Oh,
Was,
man. Congratulations.
yeah, just like huge. It's like my checklist was just that.
Yeah.
Just that and like drink lots of beer. And I was like,
Yep, okay, we're good.
yeah.
We're good.
Beer was checked off long ago.
Well, now you need a Tom Ryan beer.
That-
Then you check that off.
That's next.
That's right.
This is
We
the
kind of know people, so maybe you could have the Theater of Terror IPA.
yeah, beer of terror or something like that.
If
Yeah,
I could just slap my face on
TOT
the can, that's
beer.
fine, man.
yeah. That's awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming back here.
Thanks for having us on,
We want you on
guys.
the lounge, the podcast couch every year, and it looks like we're
We'll come every
well
year.
on our way for
That's
sure.
it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
beautiful, man. Thanks for having us on
Dude,
here.
always.
Doing the
So much.
podcast.
Thanks
Yeah,
for-
it's always good to
Thanks
see
for
you.
the coffee and the
Yep,
water and the
thank-
beer
thanks
and the
for-
parties
of
and the
course.
good times.
Thanks for
every-
racing all the
every
way
year.
back down. And,
Thanks for all
uh,
the shit I'm going to take on the way out.
No, for sure, man. Hey, I don't want to take it
There's
back.
a few
so-
snacks left.
I don't want to take it back. So yeah, thank you guys so much.
Thanks for having
Right.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And come down to Smodcastle.
Yes.
Come down to Smodcastle.
Oh yeah, what's the date again? April
It's
22nd.
April 22nd. It's a Saturday. It's 1:30 in the afternoon so that we could watch this feature
Yep.
anthology and go down to the bar on the corner. I
Yep,
forget
down
the name
Harborside.
of the spot. Harborside.
Big shout out to the
After
Harborside.
party.
There'll be a brewery possibly around that time. We'll talk
that's
about
right.
This
Yeah.
is great.
Yeah,
it's all
there'll
within
be
walking
a
distance
nearby
of
brewery, my
Smodcastle.
friend.
nearby brewery.
Man, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah, ROSS. I don't know. You know,
Yeah, we'll have to find out for
it may be
sure,
there.
but there's rumors.
Yeah, there might be a guy in this room pouring your beer for you. We don't know.
Yeah, it could be.
We don't know.
Could be
we're
an
in.
Irishman.
We're in. No matter what
Okay.
it is, we're in.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Meg.
Thank you. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, CJ.
Thanks, Eric.
Thank
Thanks,
you guys
CJ.
for watching.
Thanks,
We're not done yet. We got one more. Then we're off to the awards. So
And then
stay
we have a
tuned.
record breaking.
Oh, wait, one more thing, man. Where's Louis Libbitz?
Lou
Now we
Libbitz,
can
where
wrap
are
it.
you? Former Educator of the Year, correct? So
Yeah.
where are you, Lou?
Where are you, brother?
Where are you, Lou? We miss you. I guess.
you.
I was going to say former educator.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah. Stay tuned. GSFF.org. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you in a bit, my friends.